Donald Trump doesn't like Elon Musk very much, even though the billionaire technocrat is pulling out all the stops to get the former president back into the White House. Since formally endorsing Trump in July, Musk has raised millions for Trump's campaign through his America PAC, which has poured $16 million into outreach in the last 2 weeks alone. Due to an FEC rule passed in March, Musk's super PAC is able to coordinate directly with the Trump campaign, forming what could be an essential part of Trump's otherwise flimsy ground game. Musk held a glitchy, train wreck interview with Trump on X that got them both in legal trouble, and the X-owner promptly started placing ads for the Republican nominee all over his social media site. Trump went on to mention Musk at several sleepy rallies and chaotic press events, and posted really strange stuff to tout their new friendship, but apparently their alliance is purely transactional. In reality, Trump thinks his new ally is, well, Trump thinks he's weird, one source close to the former president told Rolling Stone. Sorry to use a word used a lot by Democrats now. The source had spoken to Trump about Musk as recently as July. Another source who had been in the room several times while Trump had spoken to Musk told Rolling Stone that the former president had complained about the Tesla CEO a few times, calling him boring and describing him as tiresome and moody. Musk's pro-Trump PAC has already landed in hot water in Michigan and North Carolina for allegedly collecting personal information under the guise of voter registration, although lawyers for the PAC wrote letters assuring state investigators that America PAC is utilizing the data it collects to register voters and encourage them to vote. It doesn't seem like either state will take immediate action against Musk's PAC, but both said that they will continue to monitor the group. Trump may have made the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan worse for President Biden. General H.R. McMaster told CNN's Anderson Cooper Monday night that Trump, while president, sought to negotiate with the Taliban as U.S. troops began leaving Afghanistan, which undermined the Afghan government. As a result, the U.S. government forced the Afghan government to release 5,000 members of the Taliban. The former national security advisor was on CNN to discuss his new book, At War with Ourselves, My Tour of Duty in the Trump White House. The revelation puts the chaos of the 2021 withdrawal from Afghanistan into greater context, as conservatives sought to lay much of the blame onto Biden and successfully pushed that narrative into media coverage. It's the latest damaging revelation from McMaster's book. Last week, an early excerpt from the book detailed how Russian autocrat Vladimir Putin was able to manipulate Trump by playing on his ego and insecurities. On Monday, another newly revealed excerpt described meetings in the Oval Office as exercises in competitive sycophancy, where Trump made particularly outlandish suggestions, including one instance in which he asked, "Why don't we just bomb the drugs?" in regards to narcotics. And McMaster is one of many of Trump's former national security officials to criticize the now convicted felon for his conduct as president. One of his other former national security advisors, John Bolton, said earlier this month that Trump can't tell the difference between what's true and what's false. Former White House Chief of Staff John Kelly has described the former president as a person that has no idea what America stands for and has no idea what America is all about. A person that has nothing but contempt for our democratic institutions, our Constitution, and the rule of law. There is nothing more that can be said. God help us.